Also, one other thing that I wanted to say about this is that I do still look at world events. I do keep track of them through certain alternative media platforms. Let's call it that. Alternative media platforms, because, first of all, you're going to get more truth that way than you're going to get from the mainstream media. Let's face it, folks. But I look at these things, the world events, literally more from a standpoint of not just interest in what's going on. I do want to know what's happening in the world, but partly in order as almost like a reminder that it's Mappo. As a reminder of where we're at, as a reminder not to get caught up in my normalcy bias of my bamboo mind, my normalcy bias that, life is just going to continue ticking along this way, and this is how life is, and, I do it to remind myself when and where I am. And seeing these events, because every one of these, all of the events unfolding, especially like looking at really the past 20 years, but I can look back even further and see, wow, the stuff that was going on. I can see it like clearly. All my entire life, events that have been taking place are so indicative of Mappo. But anyway, particularly the last 20 years, and then even more so, I'd say the past 10 years, and even more so concentratedly the last several years, since about sort of 2014, 2015, until now. Major, massive, concentrated events going on, and getting more and more concentrated and worse and more indicative of Mappo with the passing second and passing day and passing seconds. So that's what I do. That is partly why I do it, and probably the main reason why I do it is as a reminder I'm in Mappo, and to so I'm not so I don't get complacent, about my karmic condition, our collective karmic condition, and my walking the Jodo Shinshu path. So I don't get complacent about it. And this is what I've done for a long time. When I remember that's why I'm doing it, again, it's so much easier to just sit back and watch it unfold and let it and observe it. I'm not cool and collected about it. I'm not any kind of detached. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's any kind of practice at all. It's just when I look at world events from this standpoint as a reminder of where and when I am, and to not be complacent, and to value this precious chance as a human being to entrust to Amida, to remind me of that, and that I need to keep walking the path now, and keep doing my deep listening, keep saying the Namutsu, keep entrusting as best I can to Amida until I receive Shinjin, keep wishing to go to his land, and keep saying Namutsu, and keep doing all those things, working with a good teacher, all the things that that it's taught to do, that all the things that Amida have given us to in his practice, all the things that Amida has given us to be able to receive Shinjin, to enable us to receive Shinjin and receive his merit transference, and ultimately, and come to a state of non-retrogression in this life, and then when we die, become a Buddha in the Pure Land. So that's why I do still actually focus on these, world events and think about them, and but I try to keep the other things in mind that I've been talking about in this video. So thanks for listening. Namo Amida Butsu.